Oftentimes when doing a seam, mixing the color is the hardest part. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So David has put just a touch of gray in this. We're just going to put just a touch more. You know, something like that right there. That's quite a bit actually. And we're going to add that to it. So a light gray is our primary color, which is that. That's what we've ended up with. We've also got a secondary color of like a rose color. So I always clean my seams to get dirt and dust and all that stuff out of it. I use denatured alcohol and a rag. It's good to let your guys mix the color to see what they would do if they were doing it themselves. And although the stone does have this rose color in it, you don't want to use that as your primary because it will stick out. So we're going to start with this with our primary, and I'll kind of show you what it looks like. And then any holes we have, we can put something like that in it to kind of bring it out. Some hardener into this. I'll start out with a little bit and work it in. And then I'll add just a little bit more. And now I'll work it all in real good. Now we want to put it in the seam. We're going to try to get as much in there as we can. Some people say I'm messy, but I don't care. I would agree with them that I am messy, but it always works out in the end. That's good, man. Alright, now you're just going to want to turn it the correct way so that it squeezes the akimi up and down. And you just trying to wipe it and see how tight that you've gotten, which we've got pretty tight. But now we're going to use our razor blade and see how level we are and do our final adjustments. Alright, we got this bad boy looking good now. Look at that. Can't even see it. Now we're going to let this bad boy dry with a scraper. And then we'll put the horror movie cue in there. So this is extremely dark. So hopefully I just got some small holes and I'll rub it in there and see what it looks like. So David had already taken the epoxy downstairs. Normally I would have just added more clear epoxy and made that reddish color a lot thinner and a lot lighter. But since it's 2 flights of stairs down, I just added gray to it and made it darker. That way it's more of kind of a dark gray with a tint of red. Alright guys, here is our seam. I think it turned